started not too long ago, so let's see what we can do with it. And of course, if there's one game that everyone should be playing or streaming on YouTube Live, it is Cool Spot for the Super Nintendo. This game's a pile of shit. Hold on here. Let me get my... I need to turn this down just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Didn't want all that blasting through the microphone. So, yeah, I mean, apologies if this is completely unprofessional and sounds awful. It probably will. So, we generally don't do this very much, and I just kind of wanted to try this out. See what we could really do with it. Again, this is Cool Spot for the Super Nintendo, and if you've never played it, well, you're probably one of the... not one of the 5 or 6 people that did play it. So, let's check it out. Essentially, all this game is just a, basic platforming game that you saw just about everywhere back in the day. And... you play as Cool Spot here. Spot, I'm sorry. He is cool, but his name is Spot. And essentially all you're doing is going around and saving your friends. You have these little cola bubbles that you can shoot. You can jump, and that's all you can do. And unlike a lot of platformers, you're not actually playing to get to the end of the stage. You are collecting these other smaller spots that give you a cool percentage, which you can see up there in the top left. And you have to have enough of those before you can actually finish the stage. And hopefully I can get past the first stage to show you. It has been a really long time since I played this game. Get this other spot here. I remember really liking this as a kid. It's it's not good, but it's not bad. And there were a lot of bad Super Nintendo games out there, so I think I remember renting this several times. And of course, as a kid, I was completely oblivious that this was just a giant marketing thing for 7-Up, the Uncola, if you will. Let's see here. It's not a particularly hard game, but it's been so long since I played it, I don't even know if I can really get around here. I don't even know why I'm killing these things, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of just jump around and skip everything. As I said, your only goal... oh, Jesus. Your only goal is to get your cool percentage up to, I believe, 50%? And it does let you keep it. Let's go this way. I know there's there's some balloons you can get on up here. Let's see here. Oh, jeez. But yeah, if you're not aware, Cool Spot was the official mascot for 7-Up back in the 90s. Oh man, I'm terrible. Back in the early 90s. He had several video games, I think. Where am I going here? Alright. Including the sequel to this one, which was on the, I believe, PlayStation 1 and Saturn. The Spot Goes to Hollywood. I never played that one. It looked really awkward. It had like a weird 3/4 overhead view to the whole thing, and that's always... I'm never a fan of games like that, especially when they're 2D. Ah, gosh. Alright, fuck it. Let's get up here. Well, we're over 50%, and it's still saying we gotta go. So let's push forward here. Halfway marker. We are on a time limit, but I never really had, I don't remember having an issue with running out of time with this game at all. One of the cool things about this game, though, is that you do have complete, you can basically aim all over the place. You're not limited to shooting just straight forward and back and up. You can actually shoot in diagonals all around you. It's actually pretty cool. Not too many games let you do that back then. Alright, so we finished, or we got to our cool percentage, and now we need to find the cage where our little other 7-Up cool buddy is being held. So let's see if we can find it. Usually they've got some arrows telling you where you need to go to find him. Oh geez, come on. At least the enemies stay dead. Alright. Come here. Whole lot of platforming like this in this game. There we go. Blow open the cage, and there you go. You won the game. Well, you won. You got through the first level. This is actually a pretty long game. Probably not going to sit here and play through the entire thing. It's always important to get that coolness bonus, though. Just like real life. It's pretty cool music in this game, too. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Also, I apologize if the volume levels are awful. Again, this is kind of the first attempt at this. We'll see if we do any more. Just wanted to get Cool Spot out there to the world, because not enough Cool Spot supporters out there. It's Cool Spot the game, anyway. Also, if you can't tell by now, most of the stages are very maze-like. Really need to find your way around a lot. But they're not too bad. Ah. It does have a little bit, like, just this very slippery control to him. Kind of a weird jump angle, too. Oh, man, I'm getting messed up bad here. You, ma'am? Ah, fuck you. Finding it, as I go back and play a lot of these games for, like, the site and the podcast and these videos, just how little patience I have for this stuff anymore. Back as a kid, I would sit down and play this for hours and not care. Ah. Cheap hits, too. Jeez, see, I mean, you just fall straight into that stuff. There's no way to tell. I think you do have... Yeah, you can look up and down if you hold the up and the down button. But when you're actually going down on or climbing down on something, you can't really see much, especially if you fall. Oh, 7-Ups. I gotta have those 7-Ups. Yeah, very little patience for this stuff anymore. I can generally only sit around and play these games for maybe 20 minutes anymore, because they just I guess it's just my old age. Ah, Christ. At least you do get those helpful little pointers to tell you where to go. Sometimes they're not all that helpful. Like there's these kind of invisible walls that you can kind of go through. But but you kind of need to know what you're doing to make your way through them. They're not very obvious. Alright, we are up to 28%. One thing I do remember about this game is that it's all of these cool spots that you're collecting are fairly backloaded towards the end of the stage. Like, you can find a few here and there about, for the most part, the first half of the stage, but you'll really start finding them towards the end of the stage. Makes sense. I don't want you to just completely get past the entire stage in the first half of it. Oh, fuck those clams! Oh, man. And I imagine if we do these streams again in the future, they will just all be one individual game for each stream. Again, that is if we do this again. This is very much just kind of a see how it goes kind of thing, and figure it out as we go along. Alright, slowly making our way towards 60%. And also a whole lot of killing things off screen, because this kind of has the Super Nintendo thing of having characters that are way larger than they need to be. I mean, he is a Spot, and the entire what you're doing in this game is trying to find other stuff and make your way through this maze-like stage. But so much of that real estate is taken up by Spot. Everything seems way too zoomed in, I guess. And that really starts... It's not too bad here in these first few stages, but in the later stages where you are constantly making blind jumps... Oh, come on. It's maddening. Especially when, if you miss one of those blind jumps, you will go back to... You'll either fall to your death, or you'll go way, way back in the stage. Oh, these clams. Go eat a dick. Alright. Now find the cage. As long as these fucking bees. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Did I say I like this game? It's not very good. Again, I think this was just one of those things as a kid. It was, you know, bright and colorful. Everything's nice and animated, and, you know, you're little, which was fun, I guess. Very hard to explain how youth can make you like stuff like this when you very obviously shouldn't. Okay, we gotta be getting there pretty soon. I've already found another damn checkpoint marker. Also, I believe if you get 100% of the cool percentage there, you will get a bonus stage. And I remember that bonus stage being fairly cool. One of the better things in the game, actually. Oh, get off me! Really, there's so much shit just up there where you can't even see it. fucking inchworms. Oh, come here, I need that. There we go. Just constantly creeping your way down and shooting where you want to go or where you need to go, because there's usually going to be something right underneath you, like that. Shoot up this way. And you can see how close you are to the top of the screen here when you're climbing up. It doesn't give you much room to see anything. It would be nice if the screen would auto-scroll there a little bit, so you can maybe... Oh, come on. So you could maybe just see a little bit more. Okay, here we go. So exciting. Kind of just makes you want to go drink a nice cold 7-Up. Though I can safely say this, if this was advertising, it never worked on me as a kid because I always thought 7-Up tasted gross. Alright, let's see if we can make it through this stage. Eventually you kind of get the hang of its ass. You know, just its assiness in general. Not its actual ass. You're not grabbing its ass or anything and being like, it's a pretty good ass. You just kind of get the hang of how it wants, how cheap it kind of is. You just expect stuff to be right in front of you, or right below you all the time. There's no general excuse for it or anything, but still, you kind of get used to it. And I gotta say, as far as a game goes that is literally just a commercial for 7-Up, it's not. It could have been a whole lot worse. Again, no excuses here for it, but it could have been a real Chester Cheetah if you'd managed to play that game. But this is, completely playable for the most part. Besides, some cheap hits and kind of crappy platforming here and there as far as the screen goes. It's not bad. Oh, come on. Oh, and then, yeah, and totally just starting right next to a mouse pelting me with cheese wedges. Probably not the most well thought out video game that's ever been made. I guess in terms of fairness to the actual player. Though I gotta say, a lot of those 16-bit games and Nintendo games, none of them were ever really designed with fairness in mind, I don't think. In fact, most of them just seem to be made with just how much they can make you scream in agony before you break the game. Oh, come here, 7-Up. Oh! Needed that. This is also one of those games where as soon as you get any sort of confidence in what you're doing, it will immediately just smack you right in the face. There we go. And not really that it matters, but I was actually going to start playing the Genesis version of this game. I always played the Super Nintendo version as a kid, but for some reason the Genesis version is like ridiculously harder, and I don't know why. Like, I am no pro cool spot player, but I like to think I at least know what I'm doing. But that Genesis version, it put its foot right up my ass, and I can't really put my finger on it as to why it's harder. It doesn't seem like the enemies are doing much more damage or anything, but I was just dying left and right in that thing. Didn't feel like that would make for a very good video. Though, I don't know, some people really enjoy watching people die in video games and sit around and curse nonstop. I can do that. I just don't think I want to do that. I'd at least like to show you guys a little bit of the game. Plus, there's plenty of people out there cursing into their microphones on YouTube, so you have your options. But if you would like an in-depth and fairly smart look at Cool Spot for the Super Nintendo, even if you thought you never needed that in your life, I think I can supply that with. I think I can do that for you. I'm actually doing far better than I ever thought I would anyway. Never thought I'd get this far. Spiders are some real assholes, though. Ah, you just kind of expect these enemies just right there on you, wherever you fucking end up, like right there. Never in a 2D platformer have you had to play so cautiously. Oh, come on. And I think a lot of that could have been alleviated if they would have just made the screen or made the characters a little bit smaller, give you, you know, just a slightly larger field of view here. Thank the Lord it lets you keep your cool percentage, though. Also, I don't know if you've noticed or not, probably not, but I've been collecting most of the the points this time behind pipes. So just about any pipe that you see in the foreground is going to have like several of the spots behind it. I don't know why they felt the need to hide them, but they did. Oh, come here, 7-Up. I don't want to 7-Up so much in my life. Just the virtual kind there. I still think 7-Up's pretty gross. Yeah, see, I picked up one that was right behind that pipe there. Some of them are out in the open, but you really need to look behind those pipes. Look at me talking at you like you're ever gonna play Cool Spot. All right, there is our guy. We need about 2 more percentage points to finish this up. At least the enemies stay dead. Let's see if we can get some behind this pipe. There we go. We got one more. Come on. Oh, come on. You're killing me. The cheap hits are the thing that really, really gets me about this game. Oh, it was right there. Alright, 1 life left. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna go back a little bit, maybe if I can see something that I didn't get before. And see, now I'm just getting I'm so frustrated that I'm not even really trying. I just want one more spot. There it is. Several more. Just need one. Alright. Let's go get this cage. Get the hell out of here. If I don't kill myself first. In the game and in real life as well. Fucking mice. Oh, of course there's one right there now. Let's see if I can... Oh! Oh, come on! Have fucking mercy. I just want to finish this stage. Alright, we're getting there. Close. I think we're gonna do it. There we go. So much coolness bonus. And this is where the game officially turns into a bunch of bullshit. Now, I was mentioning earlier that the screen just isn't big enough for the field of view. Well, here is the exact reason why. You start off not too bad. But check this out. Where do I go? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's right there. Too bad I couldn't see that. Alright. Plus you got shit down here like shooting at you the whole time. Basically this entire level is just asshole platforming like this. And it's going to get into the balloons. Oh, fucker! Above this pool, and that is when it really tests your patience. Because if you miss one of these jumps up here, let's see here. Miss a jump up here, then you go all the way back down to that pool. And you probably won't be landing on one of those tiny ass little things that you're jumping on down there. See, I had literally no clue where I was jumping right there. It's just so much shit. I really don't know how I haven't fallen back down yet. Ah. At least you can kind of tell with the strings. But that's not much help, really. Ah. Alright, guys, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, I know. It's completely depressing. But I think that's gonna do it for Cool Spot and for this live streaming thing. So, I don't know. We might do this again. Again, this was just me testing it out to see if I could even do it. But it's kind of fun. I enjoy playing these stupid games. Just even showing one or two people out there the bullshit that we had to put up with as kids back in the day. So, yeah, I mean, if you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know as well. I don't really care. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, do what you want to do. This has been, I guess, Retrovania Live.